This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with none other than the beautiful Piper, the official mascot of the Hannibal TV, who hurt her paw over the weekend when my ex was watching her due to all the preparations for the Great North Wrestling Show over the weekend. So hopefully she recovers fast. There was the big Backlash show last night. It had been 18 years since there was a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. And at the end of this, I'm going to play an audio message from a fan friend of mine who was at both the Backlash and SmackDown. The crowd was really, really hot for these shows. SmackDown was not sold out, according to this fan, but Backlash did appear to be sold out. Of course, WWE is having their third world title. Apparently, Roman Reigns is not going to be in the tournament, even though he wanted to be. Why he would need a third world title, I don't know. Other than to make money on another pay-per-view for a tournament or whatever. But all it does is water down the world titles. But that company's making more money than ever, so who am I to say anything? But already announced for this world title tournament is Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, who just lost to Rey Mysterio, or not to a celebrity, Bad Bunny. So I don't know how he's qualified. The Miz, who also lost to Snoop Dogg. Please explain. I know it's a TV show; they're just not in the Actors Union. But please explain to me how the Miz, who just lost to Snoop Dogg and Pat McAfee, qualifies for a world title shot. Two people that aren't even wrestlers. Cody Rhodes, Nakamura, and apparently Edge, AJ Styles, who, by the way, I did pin 2 times in one night when he was New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP champion. So maybe I should be qualified based on that. And I don't think anyone arguing this could argue that I could make very short work of The Miz. Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio, and Sheamus are all in that. I think Sheamus has zero chance of winning that. Apparently, Drew McIntyre's contract is almost up, as well as the Young Bucks. According to Dave Meltzer, both have probably received offers from both companies, AEW and WWE. AEW is the easier job. They pay really well and run less shows, and Tony Khan gives their wrestlers a lot of freedom. Half the time, the wrestlers just sit at home and don't even work and get the money. By the way, speaking of AJ Styles, James Storm, who was at the Great North Wrestling event in Ottawa last night, he was one of the big stars of TNA in its peak when AJ Styles was there. And I asked him whatever happened when he was called up to Next, and there was a big hoopla that he was joining NXT. And I guess he wasn't under a contract at that time. And when they did actually offer him a contract, it was only like $75,000. And around that time, he was making a lot. He had a much bigger offer from Impact. So that's why he ended up not taking the NXT offer, because they were lowballing him. I'm sure he would have ended up making a lot more, but he didn't want to take their lowball offer. And he is from Nashville, where WrestleMania 2027 is taking place. Before I play that fan thing, I'll just go to some of your questions. I had a really busy weekend, extremely busy weekend. Jason Piper was at the start of this, but on a bright note, my head is healing up since yesterday. Jack Kilby actually injured his leg at the event yesterday. He's hobbling around. By the way, he got Magnum McLaren in an extremely expensive hotel room in Montreal. Kevin Sullivan's on his way back to Seattle. But the Great North Wrestling event last night was really well received. The next one is going to be July the 15th in Smith Falls, Ontario. Sean tells his great show yesterday. So I'm going to close it off today with this message of my good friend Rolando, who's a police officer in Puerto Rico, who was somewhat of my bodyguard when I wrestled in Puerto Rico. Definitely bodyguard from mosquitoes one night when my Puerto Rican ex's car got stuck in like a swamp area. He came and got us the hell out of there because the mosquitoes were horrible. But anyways, he was at both events. So here's the rundown.
Hi, Devon. Regarding the SmackDown show in Puerto Rico, that was on Friday. It was good. They portrayed it as a sold-out event. I saw a lot of empty seats in the area. The gimmicks, the performers, they were good. To be honest, the decoration, the stadium, on the Coliseum, it was kind of low. It was low profile, all because I bet about the space. I don't blame them because every seat you saw is money to earn, and Cody Rhodes really connects with the crowd, as long as many other the wrestlers. Regarding Backlash, that was a sold out. That was for sure. The performers act a little bit better. People get booed to the babyface and cheers for the heel. I don't know why they did that, but oh well, it is what it is, right? They pay the ticket. Brock Lesnar both opened his forehead at a empty turnbuckle that Cody Rhodes unbuckled. The Latino World with Rey Mysterio helped Bad Bunny to win the match with Damian Priest. Carlito's Korean Cool makes a guest appearance, as well as Savio Vega did. Of course, helping Bad Bunny with the group of Damian Priest. So all in all, good timing, good matches. The weather was good. A lot of merchandising was sold, as you can see on the shorts on Facebook and the program. The people were really involved in the matches. So, far as I'm concerned, from 0 to 9, SmackDown maybe a 6.5, 6.8, and Backlash 0 to 9, it was a solid 8.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV